Welcome to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, share, and drop your comments. Thank you. In today's tutorial, we'll learn a secret way to fix an invisible zipper. This method gives you confidence on your invisible zipper. You know, sometimes when we fix invisible zipper, it spoils easily, and it's a fear that most people have, and that is why some people don't use this type of zip at all. But with this secret method, I can assure you that you will be confident to use an invisible zip every time and anytime your outfit deserves it. It is simple to make, but I just need to show you the techniques. Stay with me on this one. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. If this type of content is what you would like to see always, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and drop your comments. This particular video is not to teach how to fix invisible zipper, but I just have to show you how to fix it first. But I'll be dropping another video soon that will teach the various techniques or the easy way to fix an invisible zip. But just for the purpose of this video, let me just go through it. The first thing is to sew your zip allowance. This is my zip allowance. I have sewn the zip allowance, so I want to fix my invisible zip. So what I'll do is I'll place the invisible zip on my zip allowance like this, and I'll tack it down. You can use you can use a basting stitch to tack it. You can use gum to do that, but here I used pin because I'm used to sewing this particular zip. But I will do a detailed video later on how to fix this invisible zip neatly and on any fabric. So this is not a detailed video on how to sew it, but I'm just sewing it. But I just want to show you how to make it stay long on your fabric. So I've already tacked it, and the next thing is to back tack where the zipper will stop at the lower part of the dress, either your skirt or your gown. So I'll be using my invisible foot to sew this zip, and as I said earlier, I will do a detailed video on how to sew invisible zip. If you're interested in that particular content, just subscribe so that you'll be notified when I drop that video. So I'll fix the foot on my sewing machine, and I'll sew this invisible zip that I have used my pin to attach to my fabric. Before I can fix this zip, I'll have to lose the initial stitch. The sewing I made on the zip allowance, I'm trying to lose it. So I'll lose it until I get to the part where I want the zip to stop. The part that I back tack the other time, that I secured the other time. So I'll lose this until I get to that point. I will open up the zipper and I'll put it under the sewing machine foot, and I will sew it. So as I sew, I will remove the pin that I used to tack the zipper on the fabric. There are several ways to make sure your zipper does not move. Since I'm used to sewing this type of zipper, that's why I can use office pin. But if you are new you have to look for a better way to secure it on your fabric. That I will show you in another video, and I will explain the different type of foot you can use to fix your invisible zip. You can actually use your regular sewing foot, only that you have to be so good to use it, because if not, it won't be close. It won't be close. So if this type of zip is what you want to use regularly, or you want to sew regularly, then it's a good investment for you to buy an invisible foot, sewing foot. And also there are this type of foot for even your manual machine. So it's not, I have one that I use for my manual machine, and I have for industrial machine. So I will recommend in the video I will do to teach how to fix invisible zipper in details. So I'm done fixing, and the next thing is to just pull it up. I'll just pull up, and that is what we have. Now to the secret I want to show you. You need another zip like this, and this zip, I decided to use this type of zip because the zip head is small, so it can hide well inside where we want to put it. So you just get your zip like this. It has to be the matching color, of course, of the fabric, but I decided to use a contrast color because of this tutorial. So I will open up my invisible zip that I fixed, and I will place my zip on the invisible zip. Just like this. The lower part of these two zip will be on each other, and also this second zip should be the length, at least, or close to the length of your invisible zip. So if your invisible zip is like maybe 24 inches, then this particular one should be close. You can use the same 24 inches long or something close. So I'll place the second zip on my invisible zip at the wrong side, and I will sew it. If you have a slim sewing foot, there is one particular sewing foot that is slim, you can use it, or you use your regular sewing foot. Here I am using my regular sewing foot. You just make sure that the second zip is not too close to your to the invisible zip that you attach first. So it shouldn't be too close, and it should not be too far away. You just make sure it's close enough to the invisible zip mouth. If it is too close, it will affect the invisible zipper when you want to close it. Sorry, I'm using zipper and zip interchangeably. I think the correct one is zipper, and zip is like a verb. Zipper is noun, zip is a verb, but I'm so used to calling it zipper. That is how I interchange it. So sorry that I'm interchanging it, but for some of us it actually means the same thing. But as I said, zipper is the noun, zip is the verb. So that is me sewing it. This particular one I used, this particular zip is not too long. It's not as long as my invisible zip, so it stops somewhere along the line. But I think you understand. So after sewing, I have to close the zip. You see, it's inside. So the tension on the clothes or on the dress, it will be taken off by the first zip. So your invisible zip now is not stressed the way it's supposed to be if it had been the only zip you use. So the other zip is inside. You draw it first, then you draw your invisible zip on top, and it's not showing. It's okay. Once you fix it well, you have no problem, and whoever is wearing the clothes will be confident that the zip will last. I hope you have learned something new and good in this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Like this video. Bye.